Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gameplays edition of Miitopia. Now, last week I wasn't able to record any new episodes because I was down in South Carolina, so the videos that you'll be seeing this week are from that trip. And, the reason why I couldn't record any new episodes of the Gameplays edition of Miitopia is because I forgot my tripod at home, so I couldn't. It would have been very hard. I would have been able to record, but it would have been very hard for me to record with just, me holding the camera and having to put the 3DS on a flat surface as opposed to putting the camera on a tripod and I'd be holding the 3DS. But anyway, I don't want to waste any more time. I want to definitely get going with this one. So we're going to choose a me to represent who I am. We're going to select Mark Joe. And Mark Joe is a perfect name for this. And we have 7 kinds of personalities here. We've got kind, energetic, laid back, cool, stubborn, airheaded, cautious. And what sort of personality would you say Mark Joe has? I think he has a very kind personality because kindness, is one of those indispensable qualities that people need to have. And frankly, I think if you're a kind gentleman, your chances of getting a girl should increase tenfold. But anyway, we don't need to change his appearance. We don't need to change his name or personality. Everything is perfect. So welcome to the main menu of Miitopia. If we go down to options, we have an option to change the settings for Spot Pass. We've activated the Spot Pass just because I want to. You can never go wrong with that. And delete save data, which if we decide to just cut the game at any point or stop playing the game for whatever reason, we can always delete save data from the SD card. Now, what I'm gonna do is just take a look at the manual, and I'll try to get this done in 5 minutes or less. But I think it's very important that we view the most important information about this game, so that way we have it on record. So, casting Mii characters. In this game, you get to cast your favorite Mii characters in main roles. You'll be given the chance to do this at key points in the game, such as when you enter a new location or a new character is introduced. If you ever change your mind about your cast members, you can change them by selecting Menu, then going to Records, going to Journal, and then the Mii cast. So we have a big menu that may look intimidatingly complicated at first, but I guess, the more that we progress through the game, the easier it will be to look at our stats and change whatever characters we want. So, Spot Pass. Activating the Spot Pass feature allows you to automatically receive Mii characters created by other people that you can use freely in your game. Variety is the spice of life. So, all of that. Posting Mii characters. You can select Post from within Party or Mii Cast in the menu to post one of your own Mii characters. A posted Mii can be used by other players in their games, but you cannot post the following types of Mii characters. A Mii downloaded from Mii Central, a special Mii, an edited Mii received from someone else, and questionnaires, which I remembered seeing at the demo version, or the casting call demo. You can take a questionnaire once per day. Any answers you give will be used to help decide which Mii characters will be distributed through Spot Pass. So the menu, this is an important feature of this game. Touch the menu or press X to open it. And we got 4 important items that are there. Number 1, the number of HP bananas in the inventory. Number 2, the number of MP candies in inventory. Number 3, the current gold. And number 4, menu. MP is magic power and HP is the health. Magic points, or health points, I should say. Down to the party. Here you can see information about your current party members. If you select details, you can see their stats. If you select change, you can change aspects such as the Mii character's name and appearance. Stuff. You change the weapon, hat, and clothes a Mii is currently using. In edit appearance, you can change the appearance of clothes and equipment without changing the Mii character's stats. You can change the combination of hats and clothes and also remove the hat. Records. View the photos you've taken and watch your recent battles again. You can also recast characters by selecting Mii cast from journal. Quitting and saving, I don't think we'll need to look at that. Viewing stats is a very important feature of this game. Stats indicate a Mii's character's strengths. You can view your team's stats by selecting details from within the party menu. So this is what it's going to look like, just like a regular traditional RPG game. Number 1, the Mii information is the personality, job, and current level of a Mii. Number 2, the stats, source, and value. The smiley face column gives the stats conferred by a Mii character's job. The utensil icon column gives stat changes earned from eating grub. And the clothing and weapon icon column gives the stat changes gained from the currently equipped outfit and weapon. The totals are listed in the right-hand column. The stats table. This is general stamina for HP. It decreases when damage is taken, and if it reaches 0, the Mii will be unable to fight. MP. This decreases as magical spells or skills are used. And the attack is, this affects the damage meted out to enemies when attacking with weapons. Magic. This affects the strength of magical attacks and healing spells. Defense. This affects the amount of damage taken from enemies, and speed determines the order of action, very much like the Mario and Luigi RPG games. Battling better. During battle, you will be given the chance to choose a command for your protagonist Mii when his or her turn comes around. The other members of your team will act automatically. If you select auto battle, your protagonist Mii will act automatically as well. So down here, number 1 and 2. Number 1 is the team stats. From top to bottom, this displays a Mii character's name, their recovery items they're holding, their current level, and their HP and MP gauges. So, as far as the color goes, I will have to see what that does in battle. The number 2 is the battle menu. You can press X during battle to display this menu. Here you can use sprinkles and the safe spot or escape from the battle. Sprinkles and the safe spot will be unlocked as the game progresses. Using sprinkles. Using sprinkles on your team can restore HP and MP or even restore fallen team members to battle readiness. The safe spot. If a team member is in trouble, you can put them in the safe spot, slide them to the safe spot, and enemies won't be able to target them. They'll automatically recover HP and MP and shake off any status conditions. Beefing up your party. Defeating enemies nets you experience points, which increases your character's levels, improves their stats, and lets them learn new techniques. If you find you're fighting enemies that are too tough to beat, it might help to go back to previous locations and fight weaker enemies to raise your character's levels. And I also do the same thing in Mario and Luigi in the Mario and Luigi series, particularly with Paper Jam, which I haven't completed yet, because I'm trying to get Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario's levels to level 99, so maybe I might consider doing something like that, but obviously off camera. A good night's sleep. Staying at inns gives you the chance to distribute your loot among the team and get a good square meal. Spending gold. Giving gold to team members with an eye for spending can reap many rewards. They might come back with stronger weapons or outfits or useful recovery items. Eating grub. Serving up grub to your team. Members will raise their stats according to the effects of whichever food you give them. Each Mii has their own personal tastes, which boosts their effects of their favorite foods and diminishes the effects of their disliked foods, much like Tomodachi Life, where we have the favorite foods that increase the happiness and the worst foods ever, which decreases happiness. Getting to know one another. Putting team members in the same room will help them get to know each other. The more friendly they become, the more new assist moves they'll learn together. Teammates can become friendlier in battle and during adventures as well. Assist moves. These moves are used automatically in battle. They can have various effects, such as causing teammates to show concern for each other and pool their strengths for stronger attacks, turning battles to your advantage. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I know it's a lot, but these are very important information for me to read because I want to be able to effectively get through Miitopia without running into dead ends or making as many mistakes. The more I know what to do in this game, the better. And it'll be useful for you too to hear about these instructions, so that way when you have the game yourself at home, you can look back at this walkthrough and you don't have to read the instruction manual, that it was explained to you. I read it for the most part, at least the most important parts that pertain to the actual gameplay. Anything else regarding parental safety, definitely you can read that up on your own. Oh boy, don't you just like that title screen? The Mii characters that make up the eye, the two eyes in Mii, are singing. Anyway, let's start off. Okay, so the curtain is like a stage. This is the world of Miitopia. It is a world where every Mii can live in peace and harmony. Or at least it was. The darkness came without warning. A great and terrible shadow threatening all of Miitopia. An unspeakably evil fiend started stealing everyone's faces, and then, to add insult to injury, the fiend gave the faces to monsters! Here we have Mark Joe, looking at a butterfly. Behold, a simple traveler. Yawn. Another peaceful day, I say. Mark Joe is wandering alone wherever the path takes him. Wow. Oh! Wah! Where am I? Ah! Mark Joe spies a nearby town. Okay. So, I'm guessing that the yellow represents our HP and the green represents our MP, and obviously we're level 1. So here we are, this is our map below. Okay, so if we take a look, we can take a look at our party, we can look at these menus, and so far obviously we only have one. There'll be more to that as we as the game progresses. So our details is okay. So we have Mark Joe on the upper left hand corner, and we are a kind traveler and level 1. War cry. We don't have a best friend. Favorite food. We don't weapon, head, body. Guess these are all of our equipment. If we click on change, what does war cry mean? I guess maybe, kind of like how people say charge when they're about to go to battle. I guess that's what a war cry is. I'm gonna just type one in and see what it does. Oh boy, folks, when you see what my war cry is, you folks at home are gonna laugh. K for quality. Of course, because Mark Joe is from Quality Island, and when you're in an island that is spelled quality, we all know the K does stand for quality. And there's a pose that we can change too. Oh my god. Oh, I'm begging on my knees saying K for quality. Oh, I like this one a lot. Okay. Alright, so that's it for party. Our records. Our journal. We don't have a me cast just yet, nor have we picked up any weapons, clothes, grub. We got no foods yet, so I mean, as you progress through the game, you'll see that this game is almost like a spiritual successor to, I actually wouldn't say spiritual successor, but it definitely alludes to Tomodachi Life a lot. And it kind of does play out, obviously in RPG, the point is to collect as many things as you want for your records. It's one of those things where, like, this kind of increases the replayability if you are one of those players that want to get 100% or want to get all of the items that are collectible, so I kind of think of Tomodachi Life as like a branch of the RPG element. Here we can also listen to music, people's profiles. Oh, and our me character dances too. People's profiles, browsing the journal, spot pass anyone. I don't want to waste too much time with it. But yeah, I mean, that's just a little bit of what this is. I know we're progressing. We're not really progressing through the game that quickly, but every beginning of a game, I always want to try to just explore every nook and cranny there is, and not rush through the game. Okay, so the roles of townspeople will be automatically filled by recommended me characters created by other players. You can change them as you like in MeCast. So we finally arrived at the town called Greenhorne, which resembles, a town that we could see in Europe, like medieval times. So let's see what we can do to change. Oops. Well, let's see what we can do to change our MeCast. Okay, so we've got the townspeople of Greenhorne. We've got a lovey-dovey couple, we have a family, and we got Gordon Ramsay on here too. Let's change the actors. Wait, there's two options here, all at once and individually. Why don't we actually use, while we have it at our disposal, from Tomodachi Life and from Quality Island. So we're not gonna use. Okay, so here we're not gonna use Richard. We're not gonna use Pat Salas because these are actually main characters here. Why don't we use Angie? She's somebody who I don't who's not part of, not somebody I based off of in real life, so we can have her as our carefree guide, a self-proclaimed tour guide who doesn't really do a lot of guiding. Toon Zelda for cheery granny. Always in high spirits. Her smile is like a ray of sunshine. We're also going to import that from Tamagotchi Life. So actually, why don't I stop the camera here and I'll just assign the characters and I'll just explain everything from there on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your new cast for the townspeople of Greenhorne. So we've got Angie and Alyssa. Both of them are random Miis. People, so I didn't based off. These are Miis that aren't based off real people. Mackie is somebody who is part of my family. Kimberly is the fictional daughter of Pat, Salas, and Nicole. So if you want to check all of my Tamagotchi walkthrough, I made 120 episodes. I know it's a long series, but these are all the characters that were featured in that Gameplays edition. So it's sort of like, it's like Tamagotchi Life all over again. It's, but now they're casted in different roles as opposed to being who they are as just regular islanders. So TR and Penny are actually the lovey-dovey couple. They are also a couple, husband and wife in the Gameplays edition of Tamagotchi Life. Nick Bonvicino and Bon, he and Pat are both real life characters, and so that's it. Let's see how. Okay, so wait, we have an option to examine. Okay, so I can also post this on, for people to use in their own playthrough of Miitopia. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just get the action going. Let's try to get as much as we can get. Let's try to get as much done as we can, and then we'll end the episode right there. So here I am. I can walk. I can only go this up and down so much, but I could go left and right a lot. Let's talk to Angie here. Carefree guide Angie. Bit boring today. Huh? What's up with you? Monsters with people's faces? You gotta be kidding me. Greenhorne's a peaceful place. A place to leave all your woes behind. Alyssa. Cheery Granny Alyssa. Oh, joyous day. Isn't the weather just beautiful? Oh, an adventurer. Why the long face? You can't go around looking like that. Come on, give us a smile. You know you want to. A smile brings happiness. Oh boy, the irony we all know that there's some evil lurking in Miitopia. Sassy child Mackie. I'm a dragon. Rawr. Worried mother Kimberly. Stop it, Mackie. Calm down or you'll hurt yourself. This child has me at my wit's end. Oh, an adventurer, please excuse me. My child has so much energy. It's hard for me to keep up. And then the lovey-dovey couple. TR and Penny. Aww. Tee-hee-hee. You're so cute, Penny. No, you're cute, TR. I feel like I'm dreaming. Shall I pinch you? I look flattered in that one. Okay. Sarcastic eye Nick Bonvicino. What? We don't see your type often. You here visiting or something? I am. Huh. Some kind of relaxation vacation, is it? Must be so nice for you. I'm so jealous. Oh boy, Nick. And the dubious mayor, Pat. Obviously, real name in real life is Pat Serpico. Welcome, adventurer. I'm the mayor of this town. I take it you've spoken to all our townsfolk. Yes, I did. Greenhorne's a nice town, but I'm the mayor, so I kinda have to say that. Huh? Uh-oh. Hey, what's that? What? Where? Oh! What is it, Mommy? Oh, goodness. Penny! TR! This can't be good. Oh no, it's... Oh, I think we gotta fill that role! The Dark Lord, a wicked presence who rules monsters from the shadows. Choose a me to represent the Dark Lord. You know who I'm gonna go after, folks. From Quality Island, it's Pat Salas! The Dark Lord, Pat Salas. I am the Dark Lord, Pat Salas. I've come to wreak havoc and terror on this miserable little world. And I'm starting with you, people of Greenhorne. Time to taste true fear. Say goodbye to your faces. My little Mackie. Oh, it's terrible. Their faces. The Dark Lord, Pat Salas. This will do nicely for now. Listen up, you faceless freaks. Get used to a life of wordless terror, because that's what you're stuck with, and those who've been spared. Take a nice long look at your poor little friends, and despair! So long. Is there any way we can save? Oh, I don't have any key items. Okay. Alright, let's keep going here. Penny's pretty face. Now she can't even whisper sweet nothings. Mackie, my poor baby. Don't panic, don't panic. Oh, adventurer, I beg you, please, please help my Mackie. Of course I will. Oh, thank you ever so much. I know. Please take this. It's our family's good luck charm. Nice. You got an antique charm. I fear the Dark Lord still lurks nearby. Could you maybe take a look around town, outside town? You accepted the mother's request. Okay. Let's talk to the worried mayor now. Help. Crikey! Okay. We have to keep going left. Alyssa and Angie can't speak. Okay. Let's end it right here. Let's save and quit. Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching the gameplays edition of Miitopia. Wow, what a beginning.